Hello, beautiful souls. It's Anna T. Brooks here, your soul purpose activator. I'm coming to you for this week's weekly energy oracle card readings for this amazing week, the 3rd to the 9th of June 2024. And yes, it is an amazing week because it's my birthday on the 9th. It's my birthday this Sunday. So it is an extra special week and I'm just going to claim it. So let's dive into this. So as always, I'm going to be pulling 3 cards from the Work Your Light Oracle card deck. And then I have some bonus cards at the end as well. So before I dive in, I have already got the cards here. I've shuffled them quite intensely. I think that's the word I'm looking for. And I'm going to pull the cards. Before I do, I just want to kind of, give you a bit of an idea of how I'm just intuitively feeling, what I'm feeling coming up, and I'm going to be interested to see how the cards show up as well. I am feeling that this is a little bit of a slower week. We do have a new moon coming up midweek, and that does give us a little bit more space to kind of go within for a little bit more contemplation. It's more of a lower energy part of the month, so I am feeling that coming through for sure. And I'm also feeling that at the same time, there's going to be some breakthroughs and some clarity coming through for a lot of you as well this week, or especially around that full moon. Feeling this more of a mental kind of energy side of things, and that this is more of like a breakthrough or clarity in terms of something you might have been worrying about or thinking about or not sure how to move on. I'm feeling like there's going to be some sort of mental clarity coming through. So again, very interested to see what the cards have to say about this. So, of course, welcome. Please do say hello if you jump on, whether you're watching the recording live here on Facebook or the replay as well. I always check back the comments, and likewise for YouTube once this is uploaded for you to watch. If you do have any thoughts, how you're going, I'd love to hear what cards you're picking out, especially at the end, and just your thoughts on how you're feeling about this week and how this is resonating. I always do check back and look at all of the comments. So all right, let's dive in. So I'm going to go ahead, like I said, we are using the Work Your Light Oracle card deck by Rebecca Campbell. This is the one I use for all the readings every week. I love this deck, and I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. So we're going to pull the 3 cards, the first one being Mindset. Let's see what comes up. Oh, that one's coming out. Okay. All right. Then the Body. Let's see. So Mind, Body. Oh, nope. That's a whole lot. Keep shuffling till it gives me 1 card for the Body this week. What is coming through? Show me clearly. Oop, there it is. That one wanted to fly out. And then the Soul card. Let's see what wants to come out for this week. Oop, there it is. Okay, perfect. We have our 3 cards. So let's have a look at what we have in store. So the Mind card. So this is the first one. This is more of the conscious energies, the things you're going to be aware of, things you're going to be thinking about this week. We have protection. Protection. There we are. And just underneath there it says, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So this makes sense with the energy that I was feeling in terms of especially sort of mental kind of energy this week. It does feel a little bit more reserved. It feels a little bit more internal. It feels like you're going to be thinking through things really that's going on within you, right? Within your own mind, things that you're thinking about, things that you're processing, choices that you're making about maybe changes. And this card here with protection, it tells me that you're going to be thinking about protecting your energy this week. So you're going to be aware if there's people or situations that are trying to pull you out of your kind of peace, pull you out of your energy, pull you out of your focus. And it's about really being conscious of where are those boundaries that you need to set? Where is that protection that you need to set for yourself? How do you need to take some of that time for yourself to go within, to just let your thoughts be your own thoughts, and to really not let other people draw you into things that don't suit you, that do not work for you, that are not for your highest good, right? This is all about, like I said, the energetic protection, calling back your power, cutting those cords. So this week, be really aware of where is it that you've been maybe letting other people take the reins a little bit too much and maybe step in and make decisions for you that aren't for your best good. Where is it that you need to protect that for yourself and protect your own thoughts, your own choices moving forward? So this is the first card. The second card we have is for the Body. So this is more of the physical, tangible, what's going to be happening physically in the real 3D world for you this week. We have, Priestess. We have Priestess. There you are. Okay, so Priestess underneath says, how are you being called to step up and lead? So I'm seeing this as a kind of continuation of that first card. So with you setting up those boundaries, with you thinking through how to really protect yourself, protect your energy, protect your thoughts, let yourself be within your own energy a lot more. Same thing for the Priestess energy and the physical card. This is going to give you that inspiration for how it is that you want to show up in the world, how it is that you really want to step up and step out in your energy. What does that look like? How do you lead yourself? How do you make the choices where you know that you are the architect of your life, as opposed to being the monkey in someone else's circus, right? That's kind of the visual that I'm getting right now of the monkey just kind of dancing to what the circus says to do. This is much more about you coming into your power and actually claiming it and stepping up and stepping out in a way that serves you, right? And this is going to show up in your physical world this week. You're going to have opportunities to show that, to actually show how it is that you are claiming your choices, claiming your moves forward, and making those physical moves as well. Again, feeling into that energy from the beginning when I said about the new moon energy, and then also about sort of the breakthroughs and things, I am feeling that for some of you this week, it is definitely going to be a real case of going within, really taking back your power, setting up those protections, taking back your power in terms of who you allow, what information you allow yourself to really partake in, and who you allow to be part of that conversation in your mind. And then in that Priestess energy, taking those leaps, taking those steps, having those breakthroughs where in that new energy of really being protected in your own vibe, you're able to make the moves that you really want to. And then the third card, so this is more for the soul energy. This is that sort of underlying, a little bit quiet, a little bit under the radar type energy of what's going on behind the scenes, something that you would possibly be aware of if you're really tapped in, but otherwise you might miss it if you're not really paying attention throughout the week. And this is, align your life. Align your life. Wow, what an interesting mix of cards this week. Align your life underneath says what is not aligned or needs to change. So what's going on behind the scenes with all of this energy that's coming up for you around protection and about really leading yourself and stepping up and taking those actions from a place of real groundedness and security within you, is that behind the scenes there's things happening in your inner world where you're really aligning to something that is better for you, that is for your highest good, right? So this is almost like, this isn't even such a secretive energy. This is just telling you this is what's happening behind the scenes. This is why you're going to be feeling pulled to really protect your energy, protect your thoughts. Don't let other people guide that. Listen to yourself this week. Really take that time to go within and then lead, and then take those steps, take those actionable steps from that place, and lead yourself like that Priestess energy, being the one that goes first, because what's going on behind the scenes is things are realigning. And this feels really, really right on time, right, with the new moon energy, because like I said, the new moon energy is a very soft energy. It's just starting. It's not intense. It's, the energy builds as the lunar month continues. When we have the new moon, it's a very fresh sort of energy, and it's almost like things are just starting to build. It's a fresh slate. It's a blank slate, right? So there's room here to really start something in a new direction, to really start moving forward in a new direction. And at the same time, this means that what's happening behind the scenes is this is starting to align things in a better way for yourself. Things are starting to shift. Things are starting to fall into place. Be gentle. I'm feeling that energy this week. Let it be gentle. Don't force anything. This is very much a gentle energy of things shifting and realigning, and you don't have to force it, right? This isn't the week for force. This isn't the week for making massive changes and just like knuckling down and saying, that's it, I'm going to go, I'm going to do it all, I'm going to like hustle and I'm going to grind, I'm going to just force myself through it. This is the week to let it go gently, because it will all fall into place for you 100%. Between these three cards and the energy that's building and the energy that's here this week and available for you, things will fall into place very effortlessly if you let them. If you just focus on yourself, focus on your thoughts, focus on your mind and what's going on within there, taking that time for protection, taking that time for yourself, and then leading yourself from that energy, not from a place of rushing or feeling forced or taking action just for the sake of taking action. So that's the energy we have for this week. Very, very interesting energy. I'm loving this. I'd love to hear your thoughts as well. How is this feeling for you? Are you kind of feeling that vibe already as well? And let's go ahead and pull the goddess. Pick a card reading. So this is the little bonus that we're going to have today. Oh, okay. I thought there was a card hiding in there. There wasn't. Huh. Okay, we have the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards. That's the ones we're using here by Doreen Virtue. And I'm going to go ahead again. I've shuffled these cards very, very thoroughly. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to pull 3 cards. So as I'm pulling these, you can take a moment. This is just going to give you a little bit of extra guidance on this week personally, what will work for you, what to focus on, what may be gifts or little extra hints the universe has in store for you to this week. There we go. We have 2 cards. Third one, let's see what wants to come out. Here we go. And I will let you, take a moment to choose which card resonates most with you. There it is. Okay, that was the third one. All right, so I'm going to pop them up so you can have a feel into it. Best thing to do is to just let your intuition guide you. You might feel like a number between 1 and 3 just pops into your head, or you might actually just wait until the cards are shown and then you can see which one you feel called to. So card number 1, so you can feel into it. This is card number 1. So if you're feeling pulled to this one, this will be your card. Hello, Tracy. Hello, my love. How are you? So beautiful to see you on. Thank you for jumping on. This is card number 2. If you feel pulled to card number 2, take a moment and tune in. And now we have card number 3. If you feel pulled to card number 3. Okay, perfect. Let's do the reveal. So card number 1, we have Goddess Damara. It says underneath there, guiding children. Guiding children. What a beautiful picture. And just under that says, you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. I'm going to read a little bit from this book as well for this one, just to give you a bit more a bit more information. So, message from Goddess Damara is, one can be gentle and a fierce protector simultaneously. My vigilant focus on keeping harmony within households stems from my desire for children to maintain their youthful and awe and sense of wonder. How else will we ensure that they'll see and speak with the fairies? How else will we foster the continuation of children's healing laughter? Join me in guiding with children, and you'll see your own imagination sparked by these amazing young beings. Your own enthusiasm and youthful spirit attracts the children's respect and attention. I'll lead you towards young people who can benefit from your help. So that's interesting. For those of you who chose card number 1, that's your extra message for the week. Card number 2, if you chose this one, we have Diana. Diana, which says focused intention. Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So, a little bit extra there. Tenacity means sticking to a decision and not allowing outside forces to sway you. Imagine yourself to be like a mighty oak tree with your roots deeply planted into Mother Earth. Feel your solid strength and steady upward growth. Know that no matter what happens, you will succeed. Your branches may twist and turn as you flex towards the light, yet your unwavering intentions will ensure that no faint wind will sway you from your mission. Be in charge of your body, your schedule, and your mind, and keep them focused upon your target. So that's a very clear message for you if you chose card number 2. And card number 3, if you chose this one, we have, there you go, Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Unconditional love. So I'll read this one for you as well if you chose card number 3. I'm not what most people think, yet to defend myself would be to sink to a lower level than I feel comfortable with. I am one with the divine, just as you are, and it is here that I choose to reside. The lower levels of human bickering, judgment, and chaos are just that, lower levels. I choose to do my work from the level of the higher consciousness, where love reigns supreme. It is here where most good can be done, and I urge you to do the same. Where you dwell in consciousness is where you truly dwell. So focus your thoughts on the good things that you can find in people and rise above all appearances otherwise. Very interesting. So we have very interesting kind of take on, I guess, the extra message there for you this week with everything that's going on. There's a lot of there's the Damara, right, with guiding children, and Mary Magdalene, the third card, with unconditional love. We have sort of that softer aspect there. And then we have Diana as well for some of you, if it was the second card that you chose, with a little bit more force there, I guess, a little bit more of a, a reminder to not let your thoughts waver, right? For some of you, you might be just needing a little bit more of a stern reminder this week than others, right? So again, I'd be really curious to see which card you chose out of the three and how that resonates with you. But that's it. That's everything for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for those of you who jumped on for the live recording as well. Let me know how you go. Always pop in a comment. If you're on YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe, all those fun things. And if you're on Facebook as well, please send me some love hearts. I always love to know who's watching and connect with you. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you next week after my birthday, and we'll see how that energy is playing out for next week. Sending you so much love. Mwah. Bye.